Hello and welcome to Bay 1, this is Trafalmaraxi. Doing just RP farming at the moment. I haven't been out to stream for a couple of days due to real life stuff, so yeah, let's get into the game. There we go. Should be loading up. I've also got a coupon code to go in there. God, shut up, computer. There we go. That was my other machine. My monitoring machine starting making noise. Yeah, I've got a coupon code that needs to be put in here for a DOS attack that was undergoing, apparently, or something like that. So, yeah, thank you hyphen 365784. And let's confirm that. What? 365784? That's because I can't spell thank you. So yeah, thank you in uppercase hyphen 365784. There we go. Congratulations. Got 1 day of premium added to my account, which brings me up to 46 days. So yeah, let's start out. You've probably seen the modified medic design with all of the what are these things? Tesla Rams on it. Yeah, I like it. It's a fun craft to use. In the last set of videos, you would have seen a group of us running around with Tesla medics, having lots and lots of fun. So yeah, I'm just going through doing ×2s and all of that jazz. Basically just need RP because I need about 7 to 8 million, I think. Probably a bit more than that. I'm guessing I need about 1,000 blocks, so maybe closer to 10 million to build a design concept I'm working on. But yeah. I've already got the weapons, so I don't have to worry about that, but it's just the rest of the stuff. There's another Tesla medic there. And is our... using a sausage design. Well, we'll see how well this works. The problem is that a lot of his weapons are going to be occluding each other. Oh, and he's mounted them on electroplates, I see. Medic hovers. Not going so good for our first battle out. Well, still got full control at least. Time to run away. Run. Run for the hills. Interceptor spotted. Medic hovers. Come on. Sucks that my back thrusters broke. Boom. Did what I could. That was a bad first game for me. Let's try that again. So people have probably heard about the metagame change news, all of that kind of stuff. Basically, there's going to be another set of changes to how the gameplay in Robocraft works, and hi Bob 7777 whatever it is, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so need to keep informed on all of that kind of stuff. What bot is that he's made? Interesting. Now that's our megabot. Wow. That's really not good. Yeah, so huge changes to the gameplay, all that kind of stuff. Extending the length of these games from the current length to something a lot longer, probably between 10 to 20 minutes. Initially, I'm guessing it's going to be set on the higher side rather than lower. Come on, Mr. Really, really. Ah, got a combine chasing me. Boom. Yep, combine beat me. So I made a better megabot. It sucks, but got me 40 TP so far. Well good. Well done, noob. And that was a rank battle. Awesome. Yeah, in one of the future updates, which I think it's probably going to be the next one, where they introduce the hub, etc. I'm not sure. They've given some information about how that's going to be staged. Where is it? 3 launches, hub and pit. So basically, hub is a green map. By green, I mean everyone's on the same side. A blue map, sorry. Where you can just basically hang out, show off your bots, designs, that kind of stuff, and it's any tier. Of course, obviously you can't deal any damage. So, and then you've got the pit, which will be a never-ending deathmatch mode where everyone is red. So it's going to kind of suck for nanos. I want to know what they're going to do for nanos to make them viable in pit mode, because that's going to be a little bit shitty. But yeah. Anyway. And some other things. I'll talk about those when I can actually focus on them a little bit more. Because at the moment I'm just running around, not really doing much, getting my team killed, being a bad medic. God, we got another crappy megabot with only 4 guns. What is this? Outlaw them. Maybe I need to do... Ah, Tesla. Boom. Suicide gameplay. And by noob. Anyway, so... Basically, we get 2 game modes on the next update, which will be the hub and pier. I think those are the ones. Doesn't really tell me, to be honest. First launch will be titled Robocraft Respawned and Overclocked. Will contain respawning protonium crystal, which is basically it's a base with a shield over it, and the towers around the map, which you have to capture to take down the shield. You can get inside the shield and just shoot things, but any defenders of that particular shield will gain steady health. Actually, I think I mentioned some stuff like this in one of my streams, and this is surprisingly close to what I was envisioning that they might do. Then you've got overclocker type things, so the more damage, the more points you earn throughout a game, or the more cycles, the more powered up your weapons become. I don't know if that's going to be if that's going to be maintained through respawn, or if you're going to lose a portion of that every time you die or anything. I think it would make sense if you lost a portion of that every time you died, if not had it completely reset, because that would be, although you'd end up with some completely ridiculously powerful bots. Yeah. And battle comparisons, so you can actually see how you fared compared to the other people in the game. Slim Sim. It's close to what I was envisioning for them doing anyway. I think making it a little bit harder just to go and cap the base and adding actual objectives to the map is definitely going to be a positive change. I think it would be nice if they just kept this mode in as well, like a really quick battle mode like this. Although you do have to worry that it may dilute the player base a little bit too much. But along with the other game modes like the free-for-all mode and just the hub hangout mode, I think they're pretty good changes overall. I don't think there's anything that we really need to worry too much about with regards to them. So, come on, you're doing good. Don't die, Mega, don't die. We've got him. Good job. So let's get him healed back up. Okay, time for the anemone, or whatever I want to call this thing, to go and kill things. Boom! Boom! I'm not sure. Stingray. I'm going to call this a Stingray now. It's no longer the I need a medic. It's more appropriately the Stingray or the Chinese fighting fish or something like that. No, they are actually killing some of us, so yeah, they got people behind. We need to watch out for that. go and support our other frontliners there. There we go. That's more like it. Game over. I like the respawn. If the level up will be good if it resets every time you die. But yeah, it will be less about your build later into the fight. 437,000 on a normal tier 10 game. That's Megabot style RP game. That's insane. Wow. Okay, that is one going on the highlight book. What time stamp was this? Let me just check. So I got a note. So it ended at about 16 minutes in. Damn, that was an insane game. Alright, so next bot. Let's go down. Where are we? I'm doing my bigger ones first. This thing can probably end up with some Teslas and not Tesla, yeah, Tesla Rams. That's what they're called, Tesla Rams. I'm being dumb. I'm just retarded at the moment. I don't know why. I'm sorry about that. So I only really need 6 medic guns on here. So if I take one of these off, put a Tesla Ram on the front. This has got a lot more CPU actually used, so that's a down point. Do I need those thrusters there, or can I lose them? I don't know. It's been a while since I did any real redesign on this particular bot. So they're the forward thrusters. I don't think I have any more forward thrusters on this anymore. I've got some turning thrusters inside on the front there. What tier were these? These were just tier 1s. You know what, I can move those up to tier 2s now. No, they were tier 2s. Okay, whatever. Yeah, not sure what else I can do with this thing, to be honest. I'm just going to try it out with that one Tesla Ram, see what happens. But SlimSim's quite right about the meta changes. It is later into the fight, if you don't lose your bonuses on death, then with the new meta, it will be a matter of even bad builds late in the fight will be pretty powerful, but better builds will be even more powerful. That's the flip side of that. Alright, so this is just going to be a bot pile. Again, smaller mega designs. I really need to do some experimentation with smaller megas, but I don't want to destroy any of my existing ones. So I have the spare base space, but I need to work on making them. Come on, get out of my way. Dude, get back. Wow, plasmid to death. Just like the medic army here. And our team's just crumbled. Couple of hits from the Teslas. Didn't kill anything, but that was a good game. Yeah, it's yeah, the MOBA-S characteristics, I think they're taking some good lessons from MOBAs and trying to adapt them to fit Robocraft rather than anything else. Yeah, and the automatic upgrades, it'll be interesting to see how it's going to work. Really, we're not going to know until that gameplay is in place, and there's going to be a lot of learning. The initial launch is probably going to be quite shaky, but I'm thinking it will certainly change Robocraft. It would be, I mean, I would still like them to keep this particular gameplay mode in, because it has some historic value, and people enjoy it. People enjoy the quick, shorter battles. Even if there's not as many people in them, maybe if there's only like 6 or 7 people in per side on a battle, yeah, people do enjoy those type games. So, yeah, I think this mode would be valuable to keep around. I don't know if they're going to. Certainly not initially, because I think there'll be too many. They need to get people playing the proposed mode, so I wouldn't be surprised if you couldn't play something like this initially. But um, don't rule out that down the line they may reintroduce the arena style combat that is present in this mode. So. Yeah, overall, FreeJam are actually a pretty good development team. They haven't done anything to that badly screw over the game. They still haven't got to a point where they have a what you'd consider a beta quality product, because the game just isn't feature complete, and that's why in very many ways it is still an alpha game. Because yeah, this is just an interim experience. It's not what they were envisioning to have a complete gameplay or a complete game.
Come on, get my Tesla ram back on. I want my Tesla ram. Breathe for a Sprite. Nope. Ah man, it's my own design being used against me. That's funny to see that shit. Wow. Come on. Ah, repair.
Yeah, as someone using an original version of the I need a medic design, yeah, they just it's interesting when you see people using that kind of thing. I mean, I put them out there for a reason, at least on Developer Bon. Although I've never actually done a how to build this particular one, mostly because this design actually kind of sucks. It's not a really good hopper design, so I should probably destroy it and build something new, but I don't know, I like the look of it, and that's the reason it's still sticking around. Although it does help if it has another medic gun on it, because the healing capacity goes down big time when I lose one of those.
SMG hover spotted.
Don't think anyone's staying.
Medic hover spotted.
Ah. There we go. Well, at least I got a times 2 on that one. And Snartleflush, would you show your bomber after this match? I'm curious how you plated it.
Oh, yeah, my bomber. 271. I guess 271's not bad. That's in which bay? 14? No, it's not 14. It's a little bit after that, I think. Nope, it must be one below that. Man, I can never remember. This one. Right, yes. Let's try moving this into the middle first so that we can actually get it to a workable location. I might as well use this as my next bot. Oh god. That's really crappy gun placement. The fuck was I thinking? I need to swap. Let's buy one of those. There we go. And is that... yeah, that's better. Oops. Wrong block placement. There we go. Right, so electroplating. Essentially what I did, if I switch on X, you'll see I've got a... well, how do I get in there? Ah, right. Something like this. So I've got this ring that more or less runs around the entire bot. So underneath here, it doesn't really go underneath, but this is like a Triforce 5-wide plate. Or is it a 3-wide plate? I think I modified it to a 3-wide plate. Nope, nope, nope. Those are hooked up on the top. So it's a 5-wide Triforce plate. So each one of these strands is a separate strand. And then there's this ring that hooks on underneath on each strand on each side, rolls all the way around out here and comes down here, and that's where you actually put the electroplates on. So this front ring on this section is not connected to the second ring there, so any damage to this doesn't get transferred back. At least supposedly not directly. It goes through this block, it's got the block below, and then it gets transferred into this ring. And then let's pull these ones off. And these are literally just sparred on... how the fuck did I connect these on? Good question. Something. Oh yeah. So there's another like tower that runs up. This is actually... these blocks here don't connect back here, they just there to take fire and to protect from incoming shots from the top. But yeah, there's this mount which bridges the two sides on this section, and that's where these front electroplates are actually mounted. So they're all mounted 3 apart. Although that's actually, yeah, that's definitely 3 blocks apart. You never want to have critical modules mounted to the same block. And then you've got the lower electroplates here. These are mounted to the outer ring as well. And then the inner electroplates, these are mounted to just in front of the outer ring. You've got this 3-wide spar that comes down. It's not a 3-wide, it's literally just some... yeah, it is 3-wide. It's some tiny little... what are these called? Tetras, on which those electroplates are mounted. And then inside here you've got all of the the thrusters and control systems. These are give you a little bit of what's it called, nose down, a little bit of pitch control, but mostly you rely on upwards pitch instead of downwards pitch. And then on the back, this is pretty much what makes the entire design work. The fact that you've got two sets of wings, and again, these are both Triforce, so the bottom set of rudders, these aren't wings, these are rudders, are set to one set of one rudder and one electroplate. I think we've actually got two electroplates butted against each other there, yeah. And then the upper ones, again, you've got the same kind of design. And then the actual tail rudder, this control one here, it's only a T6. You can fit a much bigger rudder on there, but I wanted more room to be able to put other guns closer to the rudder. And then this is on its own little central mounting core, which you then got a spar that comes down to this gun. You've got a spar that goes up to that gun, and this is, yeah, it's got a control that, you know, connects to the thrust array, or part of the thrust array. But these are all independent, so if I lose this section of the thrust array, I've still got that, and these ones to enable control. So yeah, basically this is a advanced how do you call it? Advanced Triforce type whole design, and I've got enough CPU where I could upgrade all of this to the newer blocks, you know, the TX blocks, and I'll probably get to doing that at some point, certainly on the front. That's where I'll start, because I need to reduce the mass on the front as much as possible. The mass near the wings doesn't matter so much. You can actually put a hell of a lot more weight on this thing before it becomes an issue. But yeah, so that's more or less the layout for this. As for the thrusters, I don't think I've got any T10s, because T10s are too big. I've got T8s. I think that may actually only be a T7. Inside here, these are T6s. Yeah, they're T6s. So I've got T6s inside, a T7 maybe, or a T8 on the front. I think that's the T7 on the front. A couple of T4s, some more T4s, lots of T4s for redundancy, because redundancy is what matters here. You don't want to lose just one thruster, which takes out your entire ability to move. Yeah, and that's basically what it comes down to. It doesn't have any left or right control. You don't really need that. You maneuver by up and down movement. You know, like a mosquito. That's the very definition of it. And the rudder is more for stability. You can actually take the rudder off and it still flies, but it flies weirdly. It doesn't really add anything to the control scheme. Yeah, you're more than welcome. So anyway, let's go and play with this thing. I think I've got plasmas on it at the moment. Do I actually have any TXs that I can put on here? Yes, I do. Woohoo! Going to be fun. Let's put one there. What block do I have in there? Is that a... Yep, that's a Prisium. And this block here is literally just to take a shot from the front, so this will go first before the block behind it does. And let's pull those ones off and see if we can upgrade some of the other parts of this before we try going back into battle with it or anything. God, this is such a... There we go. Get down here. I think that's... okay. The engineering existing designs is never fun. Went all the way through the bot there instead of getting to the point where I need to get. There we go. I can put that in now. Okay. And that is... Oh, it is a prism. So how did I have that one connected on? I can take the front thruster off. Oh, I see. And that will probably be the... Oh shit, I can't. What? Oh, yeah I can. Why have I got that in place? If it's not used. Interesting. I think that was originally a connection that ran all the way out here, but... Oh, again, I think that's just more shielding stuff. Huh. Whatever, let's put the thrusters back on there. So it was a T7 on the front, which that really needs to be changed to... Actually, let's pull that one off. I'm going to move... and change that one and then put that back on there. So I don't have any... Do I have any other TX cubes? No. And then go and put the electroplates back on. There we go. And then we put the thruster back on the front, which is the T7. And I think that's everything. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and play. And I probably need to get into TeamSpeak. Give me a minute or so, I need to get TeamSpeak loaded up, so if anyone wants to play. Unfortunately I do make that a requirement that if you want to play with me you need to be in one of the TeamSpeak channels, which I think we're using the cookie jar TeamSpeak, which is... if you look below the Twitch settings, there will be a TeamSpeak IP address that or not IP address, but a TeamSpeak address that starts with MK001. That's the one that you need to connect to. I think it's mk001.dyndns.org followed by 5 ones. So, that makes it... Okay. So, weird floaty, yeah, it's not as good as it used to be since the physics changes. Huh. But yeah, cutting out the mass on the front will definitely help by switching out to the other thingies. So technical. So... Ah no, made a mistake. Come on. Survive. Medic. Yes, legendary Pix TV, there are people here. What can we help you with? we're doing pretty good considering. Ah.
Medic flyer spotted.
That's good enough.
Team victory. I mean, I didn't get any kills, but that was actually a pretty fun and well thought game. And Jelly Gaming, hi, welcome to the stream. I guess that's called Jelly Gaming. 327,000, again, not bad for a ×2 game. Anyway, so I was actually trying to work methodically through my robots. We're up to a megabot here, so let's do a megabot game. I'm probably going to suck on this. So many optimizations need to be done on this thing. Look at all of these that need to be converted over. I've still got these blocks that need to be changed. Let's switch to clone mode and see if we can swap some of these out for the blocks they should be. I can swap that one out. There we go, and we've got... Do I have any? No, don't have any of those. Do I have any inners? There we go. It's better. So yeah, I've just got some weak points that need to be firmed up on this design, and obviously all of these yellow blocks and blue blocks, or remaining ones, need to be converted over. All of this stuff on the back here. Yeah, there's a lot of work to bring it back up to par. It's not that anything's really broken on it, it works pretty effectively. But yeah, it was a rainbow, so what do you expect? And those are just standard blocks, I think. I've got a couple of those, they can go in there. So yeah, main thing is getting rid of the blue where possible. Because that is the critical weakness of the design at the moment. The blue blocks have barely any hit points compared to everything else. And the ones that are currently left don't really have any structural... not super structural... Man. I can't talk. I'm just sucking today. Sorry guys. There we go. So we'll get that one connected on at least. Alright, back to battle. And Jelly Gaming, thank you very much. He said nice megabot. Yeah, I probably went a little bit overboard in terms of the triforcing type stuff, but meh, it kind of works. Now, which way do I go? Just gonna run center. Even though it leaves us open to be flanked. I like to run center, jump off the cliff, and yeah, it gives you a chance to see exactly which direction the enemy team's going as well. And I'm guessing they might be going top or bottom. Yep, top, there we go.
Bot spotted.
It's not about dealing damage to their mega, even though that's the easy one to see. It's about dealing damage to the support bots. I mean, if you focus too much on harming the mega, that's where you get killed. And I'm gonna flip. There we go.
SMG tank spotted.
But it's because I want to get around behind them. So now that we got them sandwiched, oh, we got a heli up there. Can't shoot you because I can't quite see you, right? Oh, we got some people up on the cliff there as well. Now let's turn around. Okay, you guys can finish him off. Alright, we've lost a fair amount of our team, but all is not lost. Now let's see if we can take out the people on cap. Healer first. Strip out the back of this guy. Now kill the heli. Kill the healer. Ah, it's all healers. Nothing I can do here. But prevent their megabot from reversing. So if I get behind them, he's now stuck. Nope, you are not turning around. There you go. And just taking their fire. It's not going to be an shining example of gameplay. Nah. Stood up fairly well with all that fire going on around me though. Meh, only 3000 RP. Oh well, 3000 CPU. Meh.
back to playing. Oh, the Megabot queue is packed. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna take this opportunity to get into TeamSpeak. Oops, wrong thingy. Because the electroplates, if you want to build a quick and cheap megabot, electroplates are the way to go, and you'll have a lot more in terms of they're a lot lighter, but you have a significant CPU advantage with using what are they called? With using stuff. God, why is my brain so fried? With using just blocks and black blocks compared to electroplate. Electroplate's 200 CPU for electroplate, and you don't get a huge amount of armor from them, but you're then considering it's 1,000 armor for every single black block. So that's 200,000 armor, as opposed to a lot less for the electroplate. So
User entered your channel.
yes. Hey there, Juvar.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Pardon?
Sorry, I said nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And the conversation that's going on, Will Post, you need too much money for them? You don't need too much money. Electroplates are cheaper. And S3C, whatever your name is, it won't let me play games, but will log me on and got new computer, but can't play. Sadly, any ideas on how to fix? I don't know, quite honestly. That's not something I can answer. Jelly Gaming, you get fast RP with megabots, like 150,000 each battle. Yep, on average, I understand. In reference to my explaining why I don't use electroplates on this bot. I do have one that has electroplates, and then Will Post says I got 350,000 RP with premium first when playing as medic and had 4 kills. I was kinda good play. Yes. Oh, that's not relating to megabots, but yeah.
User left your
And yeah, thank you, Omar. Focus on one point and just tear them up from there. And now let's push back forward. My team's doing an actually really good job here. Just strip stuff down, make sure it's got no guns left. Kill the combine. Guns. Just keep up the pressure. I may not get any kills, but the point is just doing what you can to kill the enemy or damage them. that worked. It's a low scoring game for me, but it still worked pretty well. The video shouldn't be lagging. It's 2000 bits per second, I think. Well, actually, okay, that wasn't a bad game. 597. Did they change something with the rewards? Because I seem to be earning a lot more than I really should be. I mean, that should have been like a 450k game, not 500. That feels like it should have been. Huh, I don't know. I've already played that one, so next part. Oh yeah, this is the dragon, which you've probably seen it on the stream elsewhere. Okay, my next Megabot then. Where are we? Hey man, don't know why, but your video's lagging. Yeah, I know, I can't do anything about that. I've got it monitoring on another machine and it's running fine. So it's something to do with your connection. Will post, when I had premium first victory, I had 800,000 RP, 9 kills, and 9,000 CPU destroyed. Yeah, that's a pretty good game, or very impressive game. And yes, I've read a fair amount about the proposed changes.
User left your channel.
And they do look interesting. So let me finish getting the TeamSpeak side of things set up. I want to make sure I've got a channel I can go to. So let's jump to Platoon T10, Platoon TX
Channel
actually,
switched.
and edit, create subchannel. L/Robocraft base 01 streaming.
Channel created.
There I go. And yeah, in case you don't know, yes, this is Bay1 on YouTube, so it's the same. Yeah, basically all I do is I do the streaming here, then I put highlights and other stuff onto YouTube, all that kind of stuff. Why is that stuff showing up on... Why is the Steam overlays showing up? That shouldn't be showing up. That's weird. Okay. Strange stuff. Anyway, yes, oh yeah, this is the other Megabot design. It's a 6-wheeler, the middle wheels are steering. Yeah, I did upgrade those to steering wheels. Front to steer for the front, and the rear to steer for the back, obviously. But yeah, this is electro plate. It's got, I think, 13 plates on it, something around there. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 14 electro plates. And only 8 guns. And okay, I wasn't in queue, but apparently I was. Thank you, Robocraft. Anyway, yeah, if you want to join me on TeamSpeak, you're more than welcome to. The server address is mk001.dynst.org:11111, and you'll need to go down to the Platoon TX-1 room and the sub-channel, which is my streaming channel. But yeah. Right, so where do we go? And this TX bot only has about 1600 blocks on it. So it's not the most heavily armoured. I could probably sacrifice some electroplates and put blocks on it, but this was the first TX, or the second TX that I designed. It was a modification of the first, so this is the Mark II Megabot. And then I've also got the Mark 1. No, I don't have a Mark 1 anymore. And then I've got the Type 2 design, which is elsewhere. I don't know. The one I just played with, that's it. So here they come.
SMG hovers. Medic
Ah, God, I can't hit shit.
SMG hovers.
We need to get their flyers first.
And what I'm going to do is literally rush with the Mega. And if you let me get through, there we go, take out their flyers. And you've taken out most of my guns, fuck you. Screw you. Language. Now I've got no guns left. Well, that sucks. Come on, medics, heal me, I need guns. And I need to take out their damn flyers still. I just need one gun. And I'm dead. What are you doing? Just sitting there not healing? Awesome. Earlier in the game I said my position on the new updates. I think it's really going to be hard to judge how they will work until we've actually got them in the game. I would really like it if they kept this gameplay mode, because I think this is pretty valuable, and the quick rounds are something people will enjoy, because it's like, essentially it's just the team deathmatch mode. I do like the idea of adding the bases and the shields and all that kind of stuff. I think that will be it'll make the game more interesting and give more points to the actual battles. And people are going to say, yeah, it's MOBA-esque, but it's taking some of the learned lessons from MOBAs, as in making sure there's definite control and contention points, and it makes the game a lot more tactical as well. So it adds some depth that just doesn't exist so far. Yeah, well, good try, Shane. Anyway, yeah, so it adds some depth that just doesn't exist so far. Slim Sim, yeah. Oh, that was a rank battle as well. Oh, God. I didn't even want to be in the queue for that one. Whatever. Thank you, Robocraft. Yeah, I think until we see the changes, we're not going to know. I'm not really so sure about the whole overclocking thing. That's where, as the game goes on, or as the battle goes on, your bot gets more powerful from the cycles or the damage you deal and all that kind of stuff. I think it would be good if a portion of that at least reset every time you died, so that, yeah, there would be value to tactical gameplay and actually living longer. But the answer there really is, we'll see how it develops. Yep. But yeah, there is a danger that if your entire team sucks, then and you won't be able to leave. Well, you'll still be able to leave, but leaving will be a lot more harmful over the longer games as well. But again, in contrast, maybe that's where more organized games, or bigger platoons even, could be useful. Because I'm still in favor of 6-man platoons. And making 5-man platoons the default, and a 6-man platoon the kind of the premium feature or whatever. Oh yeah, here I am waiting for my team to move forward when I'm the one that's supposed to be moving forward, because I'm the megabot. But yeah, we just see what comes of it. That's all we can do. And the enemy team is the other side there. I think we almost lost someone. Low flying plasma. Ah, they've got a railer up on the ridge there.
Rail walker spotted.
Alright, and now let's go up here.
Medic
God, stop, stop, stop. Let me... Fuck. No, no, no. Don't move, 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 move. Let me get up. They need to add like a reversing sound to this. Stop hitting me, you fucking dumbass. Seriously. It's a megabot. Give them space. Shit. No, shoot the people behind, not the people in front. Protect the cap. I mean, wow, that's a lost game. Yep, and things will definitely change. So that's what Slimson said. Well, at least it's still alpha and things will change. Again, yep, they will. The game modes will get refined, more modes will get added in. Blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. Looks like tier 7 servers are restarting. There's 400 people in queue. I'm just not doing so well on this bot. Maybe that's what it is. Is there anyone I recognize? Not so much. But I am going center again, which again is going to be suicidal because people's is in my ways. And Caden Poeshk. I can't even pronounce that name. Yes. Okay, thank you. No, 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 no.
Plasma bomber spotted.
Okay, so half my team has disappeared, or is just staying back there behind.
Plasma bomber spotted.
Great.
Medic cruisers. Plasma cruiser spotted. Plasma bomber medic hover spotted.
Now going up behind the enemy team here. things first. Let's go back towards cap now. And all is not lost yet. I should have spotted that guy.
Plasma bomber. SMG pulse.
And here comes the Mega. Let them take care of it, while I take care of these dudes. Focus on one side. Spurring up to do some damage for that. Take the gun out. There we go. Gun. Their Mega's down. Good job. Petchki. Okay, Caden Petchki. Wow. I seriously just got 1,000,000 RP in one game. They upped the rewards here. There's no way that I should have been getting that amount. I mean, I was getting... What the fuck? A 1,000,000 RP? The hell? Was there a mini patch or something I didn't hear about? Well, fuck. It might be the promo code. That's the only... Actually, that would make sense because I'm a premium user and I was getting maybe 150%, and with the promo code 200%, yeah, 1,000,000 is viable. You're right, it's a promo code. I hadn't taken that into account. Wow. And that's another one that's going on there. So what timestamp was that? That was near enough 125, 115. And yes, those other changes I know about. Those are the ones we've kind of been discussing a little bit in the stream. Although I would actually be interested in hearing other people's thoughts and honest feedback and that kind of stuff on it. Right. There's our Megabot. He's actually a fairly solid design. He's got some armor underneath critical sections. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 electroplates maybe? Or mega plates as we call them. Although I would have liked to have seen him add some more guns because he's only running with 7 megas? 7 megas. An 8th would be an idea. And for me, I'm going to run down the valley because getting behind them is kind of more important than fighting on the bridge. Ah, they're down that side, okay.
SMG hover spotted.
Ah. But they do have a bomber up here. Okay. So we're actually split up. This isn't good for us. And I've just screwed myself. Come on.
Hover spotted.
And that's why you don't leave a prone target. Alright, so there's a plasma somewhere around here, which I can't see at the moment, so let's go for base defense. Hopefully they're running up the side there, and the Megabot there can hold on. Come on. Need a turbo mode. No guns left. But I think I crippled their healers as well, so... Ah no, I've got... No, you took out my vital wills. Bugger. Respawn, if you've seen anything about the respawn side of things, respawn is definitely going to be the higher, the more powered up you are, the longer it's going to take to respawn, so that's going to take a lot of tuning. But that is one thing that I do like about that, is the better you get, essentially, the more penalized you're going to get for the death in some ways. But you still definitely want to have the power up reset from that. And yeah, you don't need the power up. I don't really think they are going to need it, but we'll just have to see how it runs. And you hate typing on mobile, yes. So yeah, anyway, that was Slimsin's response for the most part. I like the new meta, just not happy with the respawn and power up. Respawn needs a limit of maybe 3 and power up, no need for it. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it somewhat removes the issue or I mean, if everyone pushes one side and you're kind of orphan on the other side, but you're doing a job in terms of defending something that needs to be held, then I think it may reward contributive gameplay more instead of just dealing damage and that kind of stuff. So in terms of actually doing positive things for your team, like scouting and stuff like that, but yeah, who knows? That's what it really comes down to. Alright, so there's no one on this side or no one coming. I think they're still back at their base. Yeah. It looks like they're back at base, or oh, no, they're on that side. Okay. Let's circle around behind them then. Ah, shit. I sneezed. Giving a countdown will not work on the stream because there's a significant delay between the stream and my play. So yeah, there's at least a 30 to 40 second delay at the moment. So I can't count down. It's not going to do anything. Well, Tommy Cart, welcome to the stream, and Slim Sim Robocraft should be about build and not a boost you gain, but I see them taking this away later. What they're trying to do with this game, and the game does lend itself towards it, is create it into an esport type thing. So you need certain features or, you know, competitive features in there to facilitate that. And I mean, the objective gameplay, the tactical gameplay, will be part of that. And you'll even see people creating builds specifically to defend points and things like that. So God. Well, I'm gonna get my ass kicked if I just stand and try and defend that myself, because our medics are nowhere to be seen. Yo, medic. And that's their Megabot. I'm screwed. God damn. Not my game. Can I give you tips, please? Only tier 5. That's what Tommy Cart said. And what is Willpost saying? Willpost is saying, but the Robocraft will be about builds. Will still be about builds. But if you're even a good player, you'll gain some boost for more fun in the late game. But I would be happy if they made the old meta like once per 3 months. What? I'm not sure what you mean by the old meta, but yeah. Can I give you tips? Probably the biggest tip I can give anyone that wants to play Robocraft is don't take it too seriously. It's a game. I know it doesn't help you build-wise, but yeah, it's just have fun. Do what makes the game fun for you, and if the fun is you know, having the best build and that kind of stuff, then fine. But it will take a lot of time and effort to come up with designs that are even half decent. The other side is that it's really tempting when you have electroplates to use electroplates, but on balance, you will find that for any kind of close in, if you get into combat a lot, or close-up combat, any kind of close-up combat, electroplates suck. Just go with armor. Put as much armor on your bot as possible, because for the CPU cost of electroplates, you will get more armor out of blocks. There's also, you know, simple things like when you're buying blocks from the store with your RP, you can buy blocks of 10 by holding, I think it's shift and click on the number, or is it control and click on the number? One of those two keys, I can never remember it. But yeah, it's oh, you got a T5 Copter Bomber? Make sure that your rotors are protected. And it doesn't have to be a solid armor shell, but at least something. Come on. Okay, I'm going in front of the Mega because the Mega's getting hit now. But dude, move. There we go. And shoot the enemy healers first, if you have a choice. Sorry, get out of my way. Move, 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 move. And don't be afraid of getting in front of shots. Oh, no, 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 no. If you're a light enough design to take a few hits for your team, especially if your medics are getting hit, put yourself in between fires, especially when you've got fewer guns and stuff, because it can give them just the amount of time that they need to actually recover. Alright, let's draw back. Oh no, I died. Like I was trying to do there. So I was trying to put myself between the Megabot and the enemy fire so that he can actually get back and get some heals in. But yeah, a lot of it is about trading out places and learning to do things like that. It's more tactical. Don't just rush in and suicide. Man, I still haven't got my ×2 on this bot. This is really bad. And wall post, yeah, but electroplates are cheaper little bit than buying mass amounts of armor, and electroplates recharge over time. In the T10 it's not necessary. Probably some of my more effective designs, unless it's a healer, something like a healer where you're spinning around all the time. Yeah, electroplates are not necessary. It's maybe on the initial engagements, but when you actually get up close and personal, where invariably you will end up, then yeah, they kind of don't really contribute much. Whereas just having armor will help out a lot more. I had a design called the Hover Donut, which I destroyed because I had to build a Megabot. But it's probably, in terms of being an upfront brawler, you could literally just sit there and spin for ages with a medic behind you, and you could tank so much damage with that thing. And there's no way you could have done the same with Megabot. Alright, come on. Healers, pull back. Let me get in there. Because we're kind of screwed in terms of getting damage DPS out. There we go. Yeah, dead again. It is a dumb place to fight. Woolpost, we can fight, but you really need to be on TeamSpeak to be able to do that. We can platoon, but in general I don't platoon with anyone that's not in the TeamSpeak channel, purely because communication, it helps a lot when you're actually playing. And not having that kind of communication really does suck. And for everyone that's actually watching the stream, thank you for watching, and yeah, welcome. And goodbye, Tommy. Thanks for chatting. Alright. I should probably make a really joke mega like some of these people do. Oh, what the hell is this thing? Oh my god, this is, I mean, at least he's got guns. It looks like he's got 8 guns on it. I can't complain about that much then. 8 guns, 6 wheels. His middle wheels seem not to be doing anything. Huh.
SMG hover spotted.
Come on. Move. I don't know why this keeps getting hitched up. Maybe it's the radar on the back that keeps causing the problems. And of course the enemy team went the other side of the map. Let's get up here and deal some damage. Or not, because I keep missing everything. Yeah, the design's working. Can't say it's a bad Megabot, it's actually effective. Let's chase him down. Now that I've stripped most of the guns. Yeah, finally got a kill. And finally got a winning game. Wow, it's taken a while. Oh, I can do a countdown in chat. Yeah, good point. Duh. Okay, let's go. I've got to use 2 different machines here, so it's a 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, probably jumped the gun a bit on that one, but whatever. And I should have switched out to a different bot, my bad. Grah. Oh well. Yep, nice macro there.
SMG hover spotted. Megabot spotted. SMG hover spotted. SMG tank spotted.
Megabot's gonna be.
Medic hover spotted. Megabot spotted.
Coming over here around now. Alright, let's go down and help. Take out the wheels, cripple their locomotion. Ah, fuck. Go for the wheels, go for the wheels. Wheels are exposed. No. Oh, died. Oh well. Okay, and the video on the stream for me just paused. I know it's still streaming, so I'm just going to refresh the screen here, which will mean I'm going to not be able to see any chat for about 30 seconds. Meanwhile, I am going to change to a different bot. This is my tier 10 railer. And okay, so let's wait for the damn ad to finish playing. And and I sneezed. If you can let me know when you're actually out of the game, that'd be appreciated. Okay, so we're here, ready to go. Let me know when ready for countdown. And I've got about 11 minutes to continue playing, so let's try this. 3. Don't think that worked. Nope. Okay, so I need to wait a few more seconds before I actually click in.
Mega spotted. Medic hover spotted. SMG hover spotted. Plasma hover spotted. Plasma hover spotted. Plasma hover spotted.
Ah. And they're coming around behind us quite hard, so let's float up here.
SMG hover spotted.
Actually out of range.
SMG hover spotted. Plasma hover spotted.
Ah. Too much time spent trying to fix myself than actually winning the game.
SMG hover spotted.
And the cap timer is not making sounds. This sucks. Can I noble sacrifice. No.
Plasma hover spotted. Rail tank spotted. Rail tank spotted. Plasma hover spotted. Rail tank spotted.
That's good save by our team there. That was a good game. Yeah, I want to play another game with that bot. I like this bot. It's tough to be a good railer, but it's still fun. And I sneezed. You've probably gone already, but thanks for watching and bye. And Gotcha is on the enemy team, so I recognise that one.
Medic copter spotted. SMG copter spotted. Plasma tank.
Ah.
Medic copter.
Ah, stop, 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 stop. And that's why all the weirdly placed wings on this thing. Gives you weird control systems, but
Alright, that's it with that bot. Do I have any others at T10 left to do a ×2 with? Okay, I think I'm done for the stream for now, so that's a ×2 on all of my high tier bots. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 designs. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will probably be back shortly, but I need to end this before it hits 2 hours, so, and we're getting close. Don't forget to look me up on YouTube, and you can see the entire stream there. It's going to be youtube.com/Robocraft Bay01. You can also find me on Facebook, Robocraft Bay01 on Facebook, and tweet me on Twitter. Again, Robocraft Bay01. You should get the idea by now. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.